Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Miss Sydz, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. So this was actually a requested video. I want to say highly because I'll be gassing myself, but it was a requested video. I recently posted a first impressions with the Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep, so I will leave the link in the description box below. So today I'm going to do a product review and a comparison video between the high-end Mercier translucent powder and the drugstore alternative, which is the Black Opal Deluxe finishing powder. So this one is in the shade medium deep and the Black Opal is in the shade medium. So if you're pretty much new to my channel, I will demonstrate what the powders look like, and then I will give you my final verdict of what I think about the two powders, and then you lot can make the judge or make the call of which one you think would be more viable to get if you haven't got them already. So I pretty much done my foundation and all the rest of it. So the concealer that I'm going to use today is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade medium. I also done a first impression of this concealer and I haven't used it since then. So I'm going to try again. So I'm just going to apply this concealer on my face. Okay, so I know it's a little bit weird to not do like the center of my face, but I just pretty much want to make it even. So I'm now going to blend it out with my beauty blender, and I allowed the concealer to get slightly tacky. So now I'm going to blend out. So now I pretty much blended out the concealer. I'm now going to apply the two powders. So I'm going to apply the Mercier one on my left hand side and apply the Black Opal one on my right hand side. But I'm going to zoom in to show you lots the colours between the two. So this one is the Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep, and this one is the Black Opal in the shade medium. So they're pretty much different, as you can see. This is more lighter, more on the yellow base, and this is more of like a deep undertone. So the description of the colour is pretty much spot on for each powder, but that's what it pretty much looks like. So now I'm going to apply the Mercier on my left hand side with a miracle sponge. Now I'm going to flip the sponge on the other side, so flip it on the other side and apply the Black Opal one. So I applied both powders on the skin, as you can see, and I did go a bit generous so you can actually see the powder better, because obviously understanding that on camera and in person is always different. So like I said, this is the lower one, which is here, and this is the Black Opal one. So in this case, I'm actually going to do the rest of my makeup on camera because I felt like I haven't done that for a while. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then give you my final verdict of what I think about these two powders. So this is the end and completed look. So thank you very much if you have stayed tuned to watch the end of the video, so you can find my final opinions about these two powders. So I'm going to start with the Mercier one first. I love this powder. I love the container. It's very easy and accessible to use. So whenever I go traveling, I always like, you know, this type of container. So I do appreciate the packaging. Number two, it sets my concealer beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. I love the finish of it. I love like it provides like a nice matte finish. Number three, it has this fine consistency about it, so it makes my skin feel like so silky. Like if you got this powder, you know what I mean, but it makes my skin so silky. Four, I love the colour. So overall, this is a really good powder and absolutely love it. Now in terms of the Black Opal, it's pretty much got the same pros as the Mercier one, literally. And in terms of the colour, I was actually quite surprised, because if you watch me for a while, I always used to reach for my Black Opal one, but I've pretty much neglected it for the last couple of months, and the colour is actually not really that far off. Like I thought this was going to be proper yellow compared to this, but it really isn't. And I will definitely show you like a before and after picture. So obviously when I applied both of the powders on my skin, they pretty much look the same. You can tell a difference, but once it's setting on your skin, it pretty much looks the same. And I will insert a clip when I actually dust off the excess powder. Like, it pretty much still looks the same. So I was really surprised about that. I don't know why. This goes to show I haven't been using it for a while, but it's actually really, really good. Now, the only difference between the Laura Mercier and the Black Opal one in terms of the product itself is the consistency. Like, you don't get that soft, silky finish like what you get compared to the Laura Mercier one. That's the only thing I will have to say, but apart from that, they both perform really well. Now, the only con I would probably say about the Laura Mercier one is, one, the price. So I purchased my one from the Sephora.com website because I am based in the UK, and when I originally was looking for this powder, they didn't sell it in the UK, so I got my one on the website. And for the product, the shipping and the tax fees alone cost about £52, which I mentioned in my first impression video. So that's like one little thing. And the second thing I will probably say, like, they're just lacking of shades. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that she's come up with this shade, but that still took her quite a long time to do. But for like a luxury high-end product, like, for you to only have 2 shades is kind of like meh. So that's the only thing I'll probably say about it. But in terms of the product itself, I don't have no con. So with the Black Opal one, the only thing I'll probably say that you would benefit compared to the Laura Mercier one, it actually comes in 4 shades. There's neutral light, medium, deep, and then dark. And I've got all 4, so that's one good thing. And a second thing as well is it's way cheaper. Literally, I don't think I spend more than £10 on this product. So to conclude the end of the video, I personally don't really like to force people of, like, you know, saying, oh yeah, you should get this product because I like it. I personally love both of these powders, but when I started makeup, I went for the Black Opal one, and then, you know, when I wanted to upgrade, I got the Laura one. So they both work just as well. With the Black Opal, you probably just benefit more shades and the price point, but if you want to splurge a bit and have that extra silky to touch skin, then Laura Mercier is your girl. But overall, I love both of these powders. So that is the end of my video. I really hope you enjoyed this and it was useful for anyone that hasn't really gotten themselves into like powders and wanted to see which one they will benefit. Like I said, I love both of them, but it's up to you which one you want to decide to get. But if you have watched this video to the end, thank you very much, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can get notified when I upload more videos. Let me know in the comment section below which one you have, or if you have both of them, which one do you prefer better. And I hope to see you lot in my next one. Bye.